Everybody
hey
look like. Hi. Shout out to the pastor.
Candy liquor.
Shout out to the pastor.
Y'all is sick. Okay. Welcome to the Black Hot Girls Talk Show. Right.
Did you miss us?
Did you miss
us? Yes,
We
you
wasn't
did.
here last week.
We wasn't.
No, we
But we here today though.
We
Thank
here.
you God. Sunday morning, afternoon. You know what I'm
We
saying?
had some things going on.
Apparently.
We had.
We was able to accumulate 2 weeks worth of content.
Woo,
so
wee.
we ready to address.
We
some
gonna
things.
try to
We
shorten
are.
this up, but I don't know. We gonna
We
see what
definitely.
happens. You get what I'm
Yes.
saying?
We're going to shorten it up for you guys a little
I said
bit.
try.
Right.
So
So
we never promise.
welcome
Look.
to the
Black Hot Girls Talk
Show.
Show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got 3 black hot girls sitting right here. You know what I'm saying? You
And
gotta
we
look-
are like,
ain't gotta
how
look
many
no
episodes
further.
in?
This is episode 5. And this week is
You know what? This week,
Pastor Wilson.
Pastor Wilson.
I didn't make it to
Candy
church
liquor.
I didn't
today.
make it to church, but my coochie cat.
You know
Ready.
what? I'm just totally
You say your
done
coochie
with
cat
that.
ready?
Coochie cat ready.
Look, let me tell y'all something.
Oh, shit.
This week,
She said her coochie
Y'all
cat
is-
ready.
look, let me tell you what happened to me. You know what? I don't even worry about it.
What happened?
No, what happened?
Yeah, I want to hear.
I
Let me
Yeah.
lick you up.
Can't
Let me lick you down. Turn around.
So look,
Turn
y'all.
all around.
This week we definitely were a open floor
Yes.
format this
Yes,
week.
yes,
So we
yes,
weren't,
yes,
going to be as structured as we typically are as far as having a direct topic or overall topic. We definitely are still taking suggestions. You can reach us at blackhotgirls at gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay, so you definitely can comment below as well with topic suggestions. We
Facebook.
definitely need you to like, share, subscribe,
And
That
comment.
means hit the damn red button and then hit the damn bell for notification. Okay,
Right.
the bell to the left.
Right,
Y'all know
right,
what I'm
right,
talking
right.
about. Look,
Jingle
don't make
bell,
me.
jingle bell.
Okay.
Jingle all the way.
We are also, guys. She jingling over here and
You
shit.
jingling, baby.
You know
Go
what?
ahead, baby. You jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. You
Look, let
jingling,
me tell
baby.
you
Go
something.
ahead,
I'm
baby.
tired of
You
this.
jingling, baby.
She looking for this pasta because that's all she keeps. She looking for that pasta. Look, let me
Pastor, I
tell
need
you.
$40. Can I get $40, Pastor?
Oh,
Can I get $40?
Shut up.
Please, Pastor.
Please, we need that.
So look,
Can I get $2 $40?
Not $240.
That's $8.
$240.
At $240,
$240.
$80. She just
$80.
yeah. Leave
Bless
Lola
the
alone,
Lord.
okay?
Bless the Lord. Okay.
Right, bless the pastor.
Okay. Look, we gonna should have made Pastor Wilson is definitely a hot topic.
Who's Pastor Woods?
Wilson.
Oh, I thought you said Woods in the ring.
So if y'all don't know who it is, these two lovely young ladies definitely will get into it, to talking about who Pastor Wilson is. But we gonna kick it off with the news.
Right. Okay, so I just got some quick news of the week, and then we gonna get into all the other stuff, fun stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. So real quick now, just to brush over some things. So Kim Kardashian seems like she's using her influence again, her spotlight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know if I should say shout out to her or whatever the case may be, because everything got an ulterior motive when people are doing things, especially when she's just doing things targeting, for the black community. She's trying to do her due diligence, I guess. But anyway, it's been working for her. And, congratulations to the men who has been wrongfully convicted of things and has gotten out due to all her so hard work. Okay?
Right.
Okay. Anyway, so we talking about the man who is now on death row, and he got convicted in '96 of a murder. And his execution date is actually on November 20th. Sadly to say, but happy to say, sadly on his end, but happy on mine, that it's my birthday that day. And that's his execution date. When I read it, I said, oh shit. But they said despite the fact that not only does he maintain his innocence, but the forensic expert says that his guilt is medically and scientifically impossible. There's also the fact that the murder weapon has never been tested for DNA. So I'm trying to figure out, how is this man convicted of something and there was no testing of DNA of said murder weapon? You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get rid of all of us. So yeah, there that go. But okay, Kim K, she been making shit happen, so maybe she can make this happen.
Right.
Next. Shout out to the high school coach who disarmed a potential mass shooter for this high school.
Shout out to the black man who disarmed
Shout out to the black
boy.
man.
Wow.
Okay, that saved the school. Yes, black man, black coach. He's a football coach. That disarmed a student with love and hugs. Parents, especially Caucasian parents, love and hug your children. Okay?
Wow. That's crazy.
Figure out what's going on in school. Talk to your kids. See what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You about to just start going to these schools and start hugging these kids.
Yeah, just a hug.
Free hug for you, buddy.
A hug and some.
One for you.
You too.
A hug for you. A hug for you. A hug for you. A hug for everybody.
Everybody give yourself a self-hug.
Don't that feel good? Yes. That could go for adults too, because you know people gonna start going to jobs shooting it up too. I'm not trying to predict the future, but
I think she is. Don't be surprised if it do.
All right, you fire the wrong one, they come back and blow the whole shit up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
She's speaking. It's already out there.
Right.
I'm trying to grab it back, girl.
And let me tell you something. I'm not saving. I'm not saving. No, I'm gonna save myself.
Damn.
I'm gonna save
just
myself.
like.
So anyway, Johnson & Johnson is recalling 33,000 bottles of baby powder, possibly containing asbestos. Asbestos. What the fuck is that? I don't know, but it sounds dangerous because I can't pronounce it. So there you have it. Stop using the baby powder. They've been talking about Johnson & Johnson for years now that it causes cancer and all this other thing. So
underneath my titties.
Right. I'm just saying. I guess we gotta get the no frills.
Did she just say she gotta put the baby shower? So look. So honestly, with that being said, because my grandmother. Used this powder for years, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And she died of ovarian cancer. So it's a big lawsuit with that, right? With the Johnson & Johnson. So we could have jumped in on
definitely
this
could have, because you never know.
I mean,
still
yeah,
can.
but I don't know. You know, you need a lot of. You're going to need everything documented. You know, when you're going against a big company like that, you can't come half-stepping. You got to have your shit in order. You got to have all your paperwork, everything. Okay, you have to really prove your case.
And how you prove your case is when she got the cancer. Was it around the time when they had put out the note that baby powder was causing cancer?
Well,
She
because
died 10 years ago.
Hold on one second.
This is
Sorry.
a decade ago.
It's not necessarily meaning that when they put out the note.
No. I'm saying like
Right.
she
Who's
probably
been
got
using
it
it.
before,
Right,
but
Right.
like
Just now.
that's when you really should have jumped on it.
Right. So when, maybe a year or two later after, family member did hear wind of it and was like, well, I think we should. So they did like a family, vote or whatever. So I don't know, kind of backed off a little, but I definitely would have. Heck yeah, because I lost my grandmother behind that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
And so I definitely wholeheartedly believe in that, going hard for that.
Yeah.
So,
Johnson & Johnson. Get
no
your
baby
shit
powder.
together.
Yeah, it's messing us up, especially women of color.
And I use the baby. Well, they've been talking about the powder for years. I use the oil. I use the baby powder on the bed though.
So trying to.
why
you need it on the sheet?
No, I'm saying
you trying to
before you put
on
your
the
sheets on the bed, you put it on the
mattress,
mattress and you put
make
the
it
You
sheets
ain't
smell.
say on the mattress at first. You said on the bed. So if you trying to baby powder, you trying to soak up. You trying to absorb.
No.
That's what baby powder is there for. I'm just saying.
So Johnson, get your shit together.
Okay. So
another thing is now, like I also always say, I am not a mother yet. However, I am an auntie, and this Alabama mother is furious because she went to pick up her son from school, and there was a painted bullet wound on his forehead that they did for drama class. Seems like they left it on his forehead after whatever they was acting for was finished. And she came and picked up her 7-year-old son, and there was the bullet wound right on the temple of his forehead. And 7-year-old black boy with a bullet wound painted on his forehead. They saying that it was there for drama class purposes. However, once you finish drama class, why wasn't that cleaned up? I'm sure all the other kids that had things painted on them got cleaned up, you know? So
7-year-old was there like a permission slip or something with parents?
Drama. I didn't know you could say drama and say, where is it? Because
Alabama.
An Alabama 7-year-old drama class?
Drama class.
With a bullet painted on his head.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we are talking about Alabama.
And she said she was so scared and furious because if you research the picture, guys, it looks very realistic.
Wow.
And yeah.
Okay.
Y'all get y'all shit together.
Alabama.
Well, since we are talking about the schools.
Yes. Personal note. Last week I had to show up to my son's school, and this is a PSA. This is a PSA. And you know what? It goes in conjunction with the shooting and this.
I am very nuts when it comes to my kid.
She's nuts, period, guys.
I mean, nuts, period, but I'm very, over the top when it comes to my kid.
As you said.
And as any parent should, I have a great kid. He doesn't bother nobody, and he's a very respectful kid. And I went to his school because he came home and disclosed to me that he was being bullied in school, not only by other students, but he was also being bullied by his teacher. His teacher made a comment that was very inappropriate, definitely very inappropriate. And as a parent, of course, I don't ever want to see my son cry. He's in the 5th grade. He's 9 in the 5th grade, and his classmates is 11 and 12. I don't know why they're 12 in the 5th grade, but it's like, okay, he's going to middle school. I gotta prepare him, get him some tough skin. And as a single mom, there's no dad, because my son doesn't have a father. God did this with me. So as a single mom, teaching him, trying to teach him the right things. I'm very aggressive, but my son did not take that trait from me. And it's a blessing and it's a curse. But that school had me fucked all the way up. He was so scared to tell me what was going on because he's like, Mom, I don't want you to go to my school and act crazy.
We legit had to pull
it out of him because he did not want me to go to his school. Now, I can definitely say there are some times that I may go a little tippity top, but when it comes to my kid, I'm not playing. I don't play about mine. It's like we going to war for my seed. So went up to the school. I had a conversation with the principal and his teachers, and clearly the principal and that teacher is fucking, okay? Because the response that I got back, it was unacceptable. Like, it was definitely unacceptable. I'm happy that I was able to walk away from that school not in handcuffs, but I was able to get back in my car.
Lord knows I prayed all day while she was there.
I was able to get back in my car and let my son finish his day at school. He did say that he was able to get some apologies. They did apologize. Teachers apologized, which was all bullshit. Yeah, I only apologized because
it was brought
to everybody's attention. And I kind of feel like if I did not go to the school, it probably would have prolonged and it wouldn't have been no more school.
Every day when my nephew comes home, we ask him, how's your day? He always say fine, not knowing that
that's the typical.
This is what he's going through every day, so we may make a promise that he will never keep that information away from us anymore, because we explain to him that little things like that become bigger things.
It becomes a big issue. And I can say, parents, I know you ask your kids how was school today, and they just quickly say fine, or tell me about your day, and then they tell you, oh, I learned math, reading, and science, or whatever. No, that was my mistake. And as a parent, you never want to fail your kid. Like, you never want to feel like you failed as a parent. So I just say, be more aware with your kids. Like, just be more aware, because it's kind of hard to know what they're going through, because they hide it so well. Like, they hide it so well. And I would have never thought that my kid would be going to school getting bullied. But I'm going to tell y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all once, and this is going to be my first and my last. Y'all fuck with my kid, just let y'all know I told him to fuck y'all up. I don't care. And if I fight parents and I fight kids too. So y'all want to go ahead and continue on with the kicking and the little boys and the girls that's kicking and bullying. Please, y'all, you all got a fair warning. Y'all got that first warning.
She fight kids.
I fight kids. And if you don't like it, bring your mama, okay? And bring your daddy, because I fight men too. Okay,
she fighting.
So y'all want to go ahead and rumble with my kid?
Rumble.
Just understand that y'all got a full force coming. Okay, I'm not backing down. I won't back down. I get it. He got to go to school. Whatever. He don't necessarily have to, because he can get homeschooled. But for right now, he's going to school. He's gonna finish out this school year, and I'm just telling y'all get y'all shit together, because there won't be no school. Okay.
Well, all right. Just to piggyback, or just to add to what she's saying, parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents, great grandparents, we have to really, really, really try hard to break these generational curses, because what happens is, us as children kept a lot of things away from parents, of things that were done, being wrongfully done to us. You get what I'm saying? So now in this new generation, and because the generation is going totally left, you have to keep the floor open for discussion with your children, for them to feel like it's somewhere they could go to talk about things. Just like things were being done. I was bullied in school. I was teased in school. A lot of shit was happening to me in school and in everyday life after school. And guess what? Bella wasn't going home telling her parents. Bella wasn't going home talking to nobody. Bella didn't have nobody to talk to.
Right.
And with dealing with all that stress, that's a lot of stress on a child's brain. This is why the suicide rate, the ages are getting lower and lower. Like, before you heard like 18, 19, 20-year-olds, and now it's 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 6-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does a 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old know about committing suicide? You feel what I'm saying? This is the stresses of life, and then you figure out as a parent, oh my God, why did my baby commit suicide? Not knowing that your baby's been going through a lot of shit outside before they get home. So, it's a lot of hours throughout the day, from when they leave in the morning to when they come home from after school. And a lot of shit could happen between those times on a daily basis. Y'all have to talk to your kids. You have to talk to your kids. Try to become more, try to become more available and show face at school too, randomly, because then that'll let everybody else know, like,
he got a parent.
His parent is very involved. When they think that you're very involved, they not really gonna fuck with your kid. You get what I'm saying? But when they say like, oh, we never see his mom, we never see his dad, we never see nobody, no parts of his family, his or her family. So, you know what I'm saying? That means that they don't really care. That's the mindset of other people.
Right.
Not saying you don't care as your parent, because as single mothers and parents and everything, because there's single fathers out there too, you have to provide for your kids. You have to work, you have to do everything. So it's hard, you know, but try to keep an open forum for you and your kid to talk, so you know what's happening and what's going on. But yes.
Definitely plays a large role. Definitely.
Right. So
especially when you're playing on the mental aspect, with a child, they're so innocent, they're so trusting, they're so open. They don't know anything negative until they're taught that, until it's conditioned. So they accept everything at an open value, face value, very, naive, very gullible. So it's very important that, we do have a clear structure in the home. Mentally and spiritually. Some things you feel like, you might have to deal with at a different angle. You might have to go spiritually to make sure that your child is very in tune within self.
Right.
Knowledge of self is very important
as well.
And so it starts from home as well. So when you have knowledge of self, and especially when it starts from home, then nothing can move you.
Right.
Okay. You're definitely staying rooted. And staying grounded and moving in that way. So I think that's definitely important, especially having a good support system. A lot of times in our environment, growing up as kids, we don't even trust anybody in our environment. We don't trust our parents. We don't trust them enough to be able to communicate those things, unfortunately.
Right.
And because we think of the negative, the reaction, what we would get. We react a lot negatively to our children, and especially when they express to us their emotions and how they feel, because they're little people. Yeah. We can't dismiss them and to think, well, they're too little, they don't know any better. They're put on this earth for a reason to experience all of these emotions that we deal with as adults. They're just in smaller bodies and haven't experienced enough to develop those emotions.
Right.
And so that's why their egos are definitely hurt. Definitely their pride and plays a huge role. I was, picked on as well as a child as well, because of my chocolate skin. So, they would call me, tar baby at school. They would call me all kind of names, and it definitely affected the way that I thought people viewed me. So I did become gullible and believed anything any guy would tell me.
Who had a liking for you, because
you show me any attention, whatever, it's whatever. And unfortunately, that got me to make bad decisions, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So it definitely plays a huge role.
Right.
Yes, parents, just be very aware, very mindful, more active, aunt, cousin, whoever it takes. And
it takes a village.
It takes a village, and
for sure. They ain't lie. I didn't understand that as a kid, but as an adult right now, I definitely understand when the saying, it takes a village to raise a child, and it does.
I'm grateful for the women that I have around me that puts a hand in and help me with my kid. Like I'm so appreciative of it. Like nobody really understands, because this shit is not easy.
Definitely,
it's not easy. So,
gets real in the field, okay?
Definitely.
It gets real.
And I only got one, so I can only imagine for those who have. My mom was a single mom before, so All right.
One last thing. So, New York City Council votes to shut down Rikers Island. They called it problematic Rikers Island, and open 4 smaller detention centers in its place in the boroughs. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb, and it's fucking dumb. Did I say it was dumb?
Dumb.
Like, are you dumb, Mayor de Blasio? Like, you're fucking dumb. Like, dead ass. Anyway, I come from working at Rikers Island as a correction officer. And they said it's an $8.7 billion plan. But New York City is broke, though, right? Yeah. They don't have no money, though, right?
Of course.
First of all, it puts everyone in the residential areas in more danger if you place this detention centers within the community of the boroughs. Okay, the thing about Rikers Island is that it's on its own island. They can't get off the island. Like, you're stuck on the island. Very, very, very few escape. Right. And if they escape, they end up dying because the water, you know, all kinds of shit. So it's just like, and you know, we're allowed to kill if you escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean, but if you're in the boroughs, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy to escape. They find ways. Don't think they don't find ways, because they do. It's dumb and it's dangerous, but the government really doesn't care about the people. They care about the money they're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? Bless you.
Excuse me.
So
sorry, y'all, my sinuses.
I just, you know, they said in 2026 is when they want to make that happen.
Okay.
So
that's right around the corner.
That's
7 years. Okay.
not a great idea, but
No.
hey, what am I gonna say?
Listen, I want to talk about this.
Well, I'm sorry. One more thing. I just wanted to say my heart goes out to a fellow officer, the family who had a heart attack. He was on the emergency service unit. He had a heart attack, 36 years of age.
Wow.
And it's not always that you're in great shape that makes you healthy. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, this kind of job, it puts a lot of stress on your body, a lot of stress on your mind. So even if you're working out every day, you're eating healthy and all that other stuff, the stress is what kills you. You know, and being an officer, whether it's a police officer, correction officer, but I'm going to speak from correction officer because that's what I was. And it's a stressful job, and it messes with your psyche, it messes with your body, it messes with everything. And I'm so sorry, and my heart goes out to the family, because his family and his family in blue lost a good one. So
my condolences.
So I also want to send a shout out to Stacks. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You are definitely a great person. We've had our experience gone too soon. You will definitely be remembered.
This is the fall season, guys. Definitely. So a lot of things will be popping off. A lot of things will be happening unexpectedly.
A lot of unexpected.
Unexpected. So just expect that. You know, coming up. You know, the fall season, especially the end of October. A lot of craziness. You'll see a lot of.
Ain't your birthday coming up, fool?
Hey.
Her birthday coming up October 27th.
And October 27th.
That's right.
Happy birthday to all of the October babies.
Because my little brother's birthday is October 27th as
well.
well.
The best day ever.
That's probably why you love me so much. Is because of this birthday.
Okay.
Like that corner one.
But, so yes, my birthday is coming up.
Yeah,
good.
So, happy early birthday.
Yay.
And we're going to turn up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we will actually try to do a little, we'll definitely record a little bit on my birthday on the 27th. It is on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to go out to New Orleans and know your clap. Okay, I always do that. I don't know why I don't ask. That's the know your clap. What, baby? You know, I'm just saying. So I do want to go to New Orleans. I do want to get out of this state. I've been here all my life, and each year that I definitely grow older, gain a new perspective, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. I want to be able to get out of my environment that I'm always in to be able to get a fresh, reflective time there. So definitely want to hit the road. Yay! Whoa!
Hit the road, Jack.
And you know, it's always a good birthday when I can get did right. Okay, so what? I'm just
talking
saying.
about getting did right.
Hey, Pastor.
Pastor Wilson, I'm calling you up to the front of the congregation.
I'm the front of the congregation.
I'm calling you up, Pastor Wilson. So, first of all, I'm gonna give this man some clout. It's something definitely to talk about.
He got enough clout, though.
He got enough clout, but here just a little bit more. Keep this shit rolling. So fucking what? He a pastor. He was eating the coochie cat. Okay?
Coochie cat.
So fucking what? Every guys do it. Men do it. Pastors who have wives probably do it. I'm sure they do.
Pastors
Before you even got married, you probably was doing it.
Okay.
You're probably still doing it.
And pastor, as the looks of it, you've been doing it for a long
Okay.
time.
So, there was a point of time in each one of you guys' lives before you even became a pastor, there was something that you was doing. So, there is no judgment. It just so happened that it got recorded. It got recorded or not, it got leaked. So fucking what? So what?
He's a man.
Y'all got pastors out there that's
Be in the strip clubs.
Be
on the down
gay,
Aw,
all these
that's so
different
sad.
kinds of pastors, and y'all worry about a man eating some coochie cat. Y'all better have several receipts.
Okay.
And for all the guys that's making a comment, oh, I'm not even impressed by it. First of all,
You probably can't even eat
you
coochie cat.
probably can't even eat
That's
coochie cat. That is
old-fashioned
old
coochie cat.
fashioned
Eating.
coochie cat eating.
Hmm.
You feel me?
Oh,
And I'm just saying, not saying that it was
Old-fashioned.
something that turned me on or anything.
Old-fashioned,
No, I
okay.
just thought it was hilarious. Like, I thought it was very hilarious. I thought it was funny.
She had to show
Like,
me.
I had to like call the pastor and tell him I need $40 real quick. Oh,
But you know, Pastor Wilson, there's no judgment over here
no, you
on
don't.
the
Of course,
Black
it
Hot
would
Girl
be
Show.
judgment. Okay.
We love you, pastor.
We love you, Pastor. Bless the Lord.
Bless the Lord, Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You need some deliverance. Come deliver that tongue.
This girl is okay.
She said amen.
Amen.
God, don't strike her yet, Jesus.
Not yet.
And it's Sunday. Yeah,
Said
I'm
not
sitting
yet.
next to you.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
not, don't strike the period, but don't strike
Oh
the yet.
my. Okay. So
Talking about DL.
That motherfucker barbers.
Did y'all see the
barbers?
videos of the barbershop in Atlanta?
I don't even think that's a real barbershop. I honestly feel like that was like a porn type of thing.
what?
Right now they
What?
viewing it as a barbershop, so we just want to say it's a barbershop.
I have nothing against gay men and what they do. I'm just not into the whole sexual thing and whatever. But that shit was over the top. And I will look at these niggas funny nowadays when they gonna say they going to the barbershop to go get a haircut.
So that was my question.
But it wasn't even in the barbershop because that was apparently in his whole house.
right.
Or
But you
whoever
know,
house.
people have shops in their houses. But
Okay.
my question is, right, for the
What's
for the
that?
guys. This is my question for the guys
Guys.
first. Guys first. Now, what happens if you're chilling with your boy or whatever, and your boy's like, "Yo, I gotta go get a cut, son. You wanna ride with me?" And you be like, "All right, yeah, whatever." Now, you be like, "Yeah, all right, cool. I'll ride with you or whatever." And you get there and you walk in the establishment that your homeboy just brought you to, and see all this other activity going on with the same sex. Are you gonna look at your homeboy like, what kind of shit you
Look
just
at
brought
him.
in?
First of all, we're leaving.
No. I'm saying though, cause your homeboy brought you there, right? So it's like if you walk in the door, are you like, what the fuck did you bring me here for? And then leave, or are you staying, or what you doing?
That's different.
What you doing? Like what you doing? What you doing? Cause that shit different. If you walk in a barbershop and see a naked barber,
We in Atlanta.
and the
Come on,
person
shout
who
it.
had
Damn.
he cutting is stroking his dick.
Hey, we in Atlanta. So
Bless.
and you know, this is the culture here. They're making it out of a culture. It's nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do. However, unfortunately, it leaves a lot of black men up to question for a lot of women here.
When they say they going to get their hair cut.
Right.
And on a general aspect, going to the store,
Going to the studio.
you know, going to the
Because
studio.
this shit is happening in the studio.
So it is in a lot of places,
happening
suspected
everywhere.
places, unsuspected places. So yeah, I mean, but it's heavily here because they say this is the new Mecca here in Atlanta. So this is
Everybody coming
big.
in.
This is big down here in Atlanta. So it's more so bigger than how California started it really big and they moved to Atlanta. So now it's like Atlanta's known as the capital. So
Because Atlanta is
and
cheaper
from the
than
looks of
California.
that,
Right.
from the looks of that video, it looked like a lot of straight men sitting in them chairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they really look like men I would actually talk to.
Right. It's really sad, and you know when, especially if you even on the dating sites, you'll be seeing, you look at their bio. Bye. What?
By what?
By who?
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God. I'm like, I appreciate the honesty, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Putting
right.
it out there because you didn't have to. So
Right.
you're really comfortable with your shit. So
That's
cool.
the thing too. Like
I
I
can
respect
respect
it
that, right.
if you're honest. What I don't respect is the DL guys, the guys that have full
Right.
wives, side chicks, and everything,
Right.
and then got a side dude.
Dang.
You get what I'm saying? Like.
Ugh.
Or a
Okay.
full-time dude.
Or a
That's
full-time night dude.
chick.
You know what I'm saying? Like overnight dude. Like I'm going to the studio and that's my dude that I'm chilling with.
Oh,
at night.
I need to get it off real quick because my wife's not doing it.
Right.
That's-
Or I'm going to hang with the guys and you hanging in a guy's ass. You feel me?
What? I don't even want to. I
I don't respect
I-
those guys. I definitely respect, like you said, I don't judge nobody on what
Right.
they choose to do.
That's what you
However,
should.
I don't respect the dishonest guys.
Right.
Y'all have wives, you have kids, you got whole fucking families, and then you digging some next nigga ass out. That right
Dookie
there.
in your butt, you get 5 bucks. Dookie in your butt, you get 5 bucks.
vulgar. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, not the tongue in his butt.
So now you're talking about the damn.
Pastor.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Help a Lord.
So yeah, that
Help
shit
her.
was crazy.
Help her.
Moving on.
Oh my gosh,
Moving.
moving on.
No, that was my note.
So honestly,
Free forum.
y'all
moving
are
on.
like really like, y'all are so silly, man, about this damn pastor. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, he was doing his thing though. He ain't gonna lie.
I mean, his tongue
But-
was white, but he was definitely doing his thing.
But it's I
tongue
might
was
know
white as
somebody
fuck.
be like, I beg to differ. But anyway,
Can his tongue be white because of the...
No, he looked like his tongue was
Jesus.
white. No, it looked like his tongue was like
I'm not familiar.
like
Look,
that
though.
was all day tongue.
I wanna make sure because we definitely, I don't know how long we've been going on right about
It
now.
was 35 minutes.
All right, cool. So I want y'all to definitely touch on, because y'all went out of town. I went and speaking of birthday, I celebrated birthdays all week. My son's birthday was Wednesday. My mom's
Happy
birthday was
belated.
yesterday.
Happy belated. My
Um,
brother's birthday, his birthday passed. Ooh, Naquan.
so happy birthday.
birthday.
So I definitely have been celebrating all week. Y'all see me with my Georgia on with, you know what I'm saying, my Georgia Bulldog shirt, you know what I'm saying. So I did go to the game on yesterday. Shout out to the Bulldogs. Woo! And they did win. It was their homecoming game. It rained all Saturday. It rained the whole time I was there. It was windy. It was rainy. It was my first game having to go to.
We
but
family. That's what we do.
That don't sound good on that.
Oh, well.
So
for those who's listening, that was blowing.
that was blowing her dust. Okay. So
all right. Yeah.
shout out to my Georgia. I don't know what the Falcons, but anyway, shout out to my Georgia team, my Georgia Bulldogs, especially the defensive player, D. Wyatt, number 95. Definitely shout out to him. He had his name rung a few times last night. And so, yeah, you know, one day you'll be inducted to the family, son, you know. But anyway, I'm just saying, don't judge me, don't judge me. But I'm just, black people, wait, I'm just saying, because they don't watch sports, you know what I'm saying? That's me over here.
I watch sports.
Well, not college.
I'm just not into
You're not in like the football.
Georgia sports.
I don't ever hear.
You want to talk to me about the Falcons, and I totally against the fucking Falcons.
You don't talk about no other team. Because
all you want to talk about is the fucking Falcons. If I have a conversation with anybody or a dude and we're talking, they ask me my favorite team, and I tell you my favorite team.
I don't watch.
I stopped watching. Now, I've definitely stopped watching sports when it became heavily. It's always been politics, but it's definitely have gotten worse. When I met you when we was at Orchid, we were talking about sports because I was definitely a huge sports fan until.
But no, because I never knew your team or anything like that. No, I never.
Anybody that plays
the
against
Giants,
the Falcons.
Anyway.
Anybody
Forget that. She's not a real. She doesn't count. You never told me.
I count.
You don't count.
We got the Giants.
Oh.
We got the Eagles. I
like the Eagles.
I don't like the Cowboys. I do ride with the Saints.
Speaking of, they are playing tonight. The Eagles and the Cowboys are playing tonight.
Yeah, let's go Eagles.
So yeah, definitely will. I guess go for the Eagles. I do have someone that's.
You talk about basketball. I love me a basketball team. I definitely can go into that.
Who?
With you.
The Knicks.
Listen, when Melo was playing for the Knicks, yes.
Okay, but Melo not
but
there
the
no
Golden
more.
State Warriors.
Sure.
But I can tell you more than
Not
I would
sure.
ride hard for my Brooklyn Nets all day, every day. I ride hard for my Brooklyn Nets.
Okay,
because this year it's going. Next year it's going to be
Joe
a
Johnson
problem.
Is Joe Johnson still there?
Off the Nets, the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know. Is he? I definitely have to check
They
that
pay
out.
them too much money down here in
gotta
Atlanta. I
check
just
it
want to
out.
say anyway.
Listen,
And then he went to the Nets, and then we like, you can continue paying that the rest of that contract out. That $100 million.
this
you
team is about to
nothing.
be a problem. Okay, it's going to be a problem. So let's go. I can't wait for basketball season to start.
Okay.
Okay.
We can see what's up with that.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Moving on.
Y'all having this conversation about the Falcons.
I'm just saying
Y'all
though.
stress.
I'm just saying
Stress
though.
everything
Look,
out.
the Falcons. I ain't said nothing about the Falcons. I said my Georgia, my college team right now. I'm riding with them. The Falcons have had their challenges, so I don't even want to talk about it. So anyway, we're gonna talk about the full moon is coming up next Sunday, y'all. Next Sunday on my birthday.
Y'all
Okay.
be careful.
Please be careful. There are a lot of prone accidents, a lot of craziness be happening around this particular full new moon. This is a new moon.
I really feel like the universe be sending out crazy people.
Stay in your house on Sunday.
You
Let
definitely.
me tell you what happened last night. A crazy car.
Crazy car.
I kind of feel like this person was out for me, like for real. We was driving on a really dark road last night. We was on one of the dark roads, and you can't see, so you got to put on your super beams. But I distanced myself, and I stayed far back enough so my lights won't bother them. So every time I would turn my lights on, he would like slow down. Like he kept on. He was in front of me. He was in like a 4x4. Going. So I would slow down just so I can stay within distance so I can keep my lights on because we cannot see on that road. The motherfucker kept on braking, like he kept on slowing down. So I'm like, it's just us two and my kid in the car, me and him on the road. So I'm like, what the fuck is this man's problem? I'm helping the both of us get through this road. Next thing you know,
he got see his lights.
He got his beams on. Next thing you know, he pulls over, wait for me to pass him, and then he gets behind me. I said,
puts his lights on.
When I seen that,
I said, fucking Kai,
yeah, make sure y'all got your seatbelts.
Tightened up my seatbelt. I held on. I said, let's fucking go, because there was nobody on the road.
Nobody on the road. Like, people do. You never know what somebody is thinking on the road.
And mind you, he wasn't braking. He
stayed on my tail.
He was on her tail.
But I was driving. Like, I took off. Like, I took the fuck off.
Whoa.
I'm talking about, you know how when you go down the hill? I took off because I didn't know, was he going to try to ram me? Or, first of all, his truck was way bigger than mine. I didn't know if he was going to try to ram me, run me off.
Old movies.
Right, off of those fucking movies. Like, the shit was just so crazy and so bizarre. I took the fuck off. Like, I'm talking about, I probably was doing about, I'm not admitting to nothing.
She just took off.
I took off. I took the fuck. You could not catch me.
Finally, we got to a point where a car ended up getting behind us because we lost him just a little bit, but not enough. And then we crossed the light to where a car came behind us and then broke that.
And I just kept on saying, like, if he pull over, the motherfucker pulled over and then got behind me. I'm like, oh, I was trained for this one. Hold on. This is when Grand Theft Auto came in. Wow. I was trained for this one. Look at that. Grand Theft Auto. What? Auto. I was made for this one. Girl, I took the fuck off. Yeah, that was last night, though. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it's already kicking off. The crazies. It definitely will bring out some erratic behavior.
Was weird last night.
It was very weird. Like, very, very, very weird. I ain't gonna front. My heart was beating really
talking about cars. So, one day I was driving back from the place that I go to every day, and I was driving back home from the place I go to every day, and it was these two cars on each side of me. Well, at first, I look at all my mirrors periodically. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm driving, it's a red car in the left lane to me, right? And then I see this blue car zooming up, cutting through traffic. So I'm like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people out here in Atlanta, the way y'all drive, y'all suck ass. Anyway.
Because all of y'all from here. The hell, y'all not from here.
Nah.
Nobody's from here.
I know a New York driver when I see one on the road. And I salute them every fucking time I see a New York driver.
Just like y'all people.
So, y'all
people.
I'm
gonna say
y'all motherfuckers can't drive this shit.
Let me tell y'all something.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish my story. He's zooming, right? So the way he cutting through traffic, I'm waiting for the nigga to pass me.
From Chicago.
Right? I'm waiting for him to pass me. He don't pass me. He come on the other side of me. Mm-hmm. So now I'm seeing that the red car is braking a little bit, and his car, they driving the same, like they're like this with me driving. So what I do is I look, I brake. I fucking brake. It wasn't nobody, like, what was behind me, they was far back. So I had way room to brake. I brake because I'm like, oh no, I know about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not about to get me. Y'all trying to fucking get me. Hell no. And when I say get me, I mean cause an accident and make it look like it's mine. It's insurance fraud.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that happens a lot in New York. So, nah, y'all not gonna get me.
So, you just said that happens a lot. Where?
Nah.
And that's what she just said.
Well, we talk about insurance when people listen, there's motherfuckers out here who do it all the time because it's easier to do it out here because New York is an at-will state.
Well,
you there's a lot of things that you probably won't win a lawsuit in New York, but out here in Georgia,
no, in New York, you don't win shit in New York.
So you talking about the daggone? Okay, so you talking about the drivers?
I broke
that's
because what happened is what made me really look is because, like I said, I already was next to the driver in the red car. Right. The guy in the blue car, he came from out of nowhere. You get what I'm saying? So like I said, I was waiting for him to pass me. So when I seen that he got next to me, and then the red car kind of put on their brakes just a little bit to slow down to drive the same fucking speed I was at, I fucking broke. I said,
not
fuck
today.
out of here. And then once I did that, the blue car dashed off and went, and then the red car dashed off and went.
Wow.
I said, you motherfuckers, y'all thought, because I still have a New York plate. So I feel like sometimes I feel a little targeted because I have out of state plates. You get what I'm saying?
That's how I felt when I was driving my truck and I had my jersey.
Yeah, I have New York plates, so I feel like but just fucking know this driver is on it. Like y'all fuck y'all that tried to get me. And anybody else that tried to get me. You feel what I'm saying?
Everybody from everywhere else driving around this bitch. But anyway,
y'all motherfuckers can't drive.
No, y'all can't drive.
We are surviving drivers.
From
and
everywhere
I was driving
else.
in the rain on Saturday.
Everybody was from everyone else, and they come here and get licensed. You come down, everybody comes down from everywhere else and get
we
licensed.
We come here because it's easier to get a license out here.
But
I want to say
in Georgia, you can get your license out of a Cracker Jack box. That's exactly where y'all get y'all shit.
Well, I know somebody who didn't get their license when it was here.
I got my license.
I did get my license.
I knew in
New York.
Okay, well, she got her license from New York.
I got my license in New York. I got my license, and if you could drive in New York,
you can drive anywhere. If you can drive the streets
y'all are the worst.
Of New York,
y'all are the worst
drivers.
You're very aggressive.
I don't like the way that y'all drive.
I fight. I don't care. I got bad road rage.
Anywho,
you know what? The other day I forgot I was on live and I was driving and I was on live and I literally I was on live and motherfucking car in front of me. Like, I really went the fuck off. Like, I definitely I be hearing people on I want to get out and fight.
Move out the way. Anyway,
talking about road rage. Mother just got killed during a road rage.
Yeah.
when she was
I
teaching
did,
her
right.
son how to drive,
Yeah.
and she got shot.
Condolences
So,
to the family. That's
chill
crazy.
out, boo.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot that.
For real. She said she gonna shoot back, clap back. Well, guys, you have anything else? This is going
That shit got
to
me hot.
definitely going to be our free form. What I said? What you said?
Free balling today.
Free ball. Free falling.
Bowling.
Open floor discussion, guys. We have our definitely our
Free
open
balls, free tongue.
open discussion, open floor discussion. Y'all didn't even where we at on where we at?
49:37.
So yes, we definitely. Y'all
Mama,
listen,
sorry.
That's all right.
Y'all listen, fool. We definitely again, man. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Hit the bell, man.
We got
Y'all
anything
be
else to say?
subscribing. We really don't.
We really don't
Okay.
Next
Yeah.
week, tune in. I want to talk about fat shaming.
Yes.
Okay.
Fat shaming, skinny shaming,
Colorism.
colorism.
Next week. Next week is gonna be more on a serious tip.
Yep.
People
Okay.
asking why you can't have babies. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't know what people fucking go through. So next week, tune in. We'll definitely have a
Yes.
serious
And
I think
and I
next
just
week
want
we
to
should
say,
have like
stop
a more
asking people.
intimate
On my birthday.
kind of conversation.
On my
Yeah.
birthday.
I
Yeah.
think
like
so.
that.
More intimate, like more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously.
Because I could definitely talk about the fat shaming.
I
I could
could talk about
definitely
all of
talk
them.
about the pregnancy thing. Stop asking me when I'm having a baby. My ovaries are not working, okay?
Oh my
They're out of order right now. Thank you.
Oh,
You never know what people go through.
And they've been out of order for some time.
I got one
Stop
kid
fucking
for a
asking
reason.
me.
I have one child. He's 10, man. So
All right.
When-
Well, we definitely
When
have
it's time for it
some-
to happen, it will happen.
some stuff to talk about next week, then,
Yes.
guys. So we definitely want to keep it light and short this week, because next
Yes.
week we definitely will.
It's gonna be more in depth. We
Okay.
just wanted to kind of get light. Y'all didn't have us last week because we just wasn't here. And
y'all shout out to my boo. I lied. I'm just practicing. I'm just practicing.
You like shout out to her.
I'm just practicing.
you see, we just looked at her like, who the fuck you talking
I'm just
about?
practicing.
Oh my god!
Shout out to my boo.
So ladies, make sure you find you a man that can eat the coochie cat.
Eat the coochie cat.
Men, come out the closet and
Right. Let us know if you buy. Let us have that.
Just come out
Make us
already.
know.
We're in a generation where everybody is just being free spirited and all this other stuff. So
Because I'm a free my
just
ass.
stop with the download stuff. Shout out, not shout out, but fuck this nigga. But yeah, the place that I go to every day, you know what I'm saying? His wife is a beard. I don't think she knows, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Your husband is gay.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
so,
Okay.
yeah.
He doesn't
All
like
right.
women.
He doesn't like women or respect women.
He
And I
doesn't
found
respect
out
women.
he's from New York as well. And he's
he's
also
supposed to
from
be
Kingston,
Jamaican.
Jamaica.
Sure.
Kingston, Jamaica. And I want to tell her so bad to go suck his mother.
Go suck your mom.
Go suck your mama.
Look, I don't know.
Straight.
Oh, congratulations. to
Congratulations,
Safari
and Erica Mena, they're having a girl.
That's going to be one aggressive baby.
That's gonna be her first girl. That's not her first child. That's his first child, but her first girl because she has a son named King.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
I love that.
It's been
King.
real.
Yeah.
Definitely, guys.
I'm
check us-
hungry.
I'm hungry too.
I didn't eat yet.
Me neither. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Not that type of hungry though. You can have that right about now. All right, guys. We appreciate you so much. Definitely, you can check us out on audio as well.
On Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
Google Podcast.
Podcast. And of course, YouTube. Okay.
Definitely.
YouTube.
YouTube.
We love you so much. Peace.